Hello, my name is Natalia Willette, and I'm a real estate attorney here in the state of Florida. And yeah, forgive the emergency vehicles in the background. But I wanted to talk to you about probate and wholesaling. So, one of the big sources of potential motivated sellers for wholesalers are, of course, people who have just experienced the death of a loved one. And when that happens, there's a couple of things that can take place. Either that person was on the ball, left the last will and testament, their heirs know exactly what to do, and they've filed a probate proceeding so that whatever real estate was in that person's name can pass on to the heirs or the personal representative of the estate who can then sell the property. Or the likely part is that nobody planned, there's no last will and testament in place, and the heirs are kind of left wondering what on earth they're going to do in order to get rid of this property, sell this property, so that they can have some money left over as a result of their loved ones having passed away. So, motivated sellers involved in probate. Probate is what the courts require in order to transfer title from the estate of somebody who's passed away to their heirs, or to their personal representative, who is then allowed to do something with that property, meaning sell it, mortgage it, lease it, whatever it may be. Some of the issues that may come up regarding probate is that, one, you have to have an attorney do the probate. I'm sorry, but that's not something that somebody can do pro se. An estate is seen as an individual entity, and as a result, people that are appointed personal representatives cannot open up the case by themselves. They must hire an attorney to do the probate. Two, you need to know an attorney that is actually willing to do the probate, that knows the difference between summary and formal administration, and that can take you through the proceedings in terms of which kind of proceeding would be more relevant to the type of property involved, to the type of person who's passed away, depending how long they've passed away, how the value of the property, all of that. But you need to also think about, in this probate process, if you are wholesaling property, right? If you're an interested purchaser of a motivated seller, you're going to want to get it for, let's say, 40-50% market value, because you want to be able to sell it, turn around, and these properties are not going to be in the most ideal condition. That's part of the idea of wholesale. So when you enter under contract with heirs, the estate for purchasing a particular property that's gonna need probate or is undergoing probate, it's gonna require demonstrating to the judge the reason why that property is selling for that highly discounted price. In many cases, it's about presenting the right information through the attorney, that the property needs, A, B, C, D, E repairs, and is therefore reasonable to have this highly discounted price. It might be difficult in other counties. It's a lot more difficult in, for example, Pinellas County versus Hillsborough County. It also depends on who the court is, right? But those are some of the things that you have to keep in mind when you go buy pre-probate or probate properties in your wholesaling transactions. Good luck out there, investors.